Hey, I'm Cal Ewing. I'm a mortgage note investor, and today I'm going to show you one of the tools I use every day to grow my list and database of bank asset managers who might have mortgage notes to sell. So this is how I find a lot of the notes that I buy, both performing and non-performing notes. And it's a really simple tool. It only costs about 40 bucks a month, and you can run it every day, help automate your note buying business and get more potential tapes and notes that are for sale that you can analyze and offer on and grow your own note portfolio really cheaply with very little time out of your day. So I'm going to share my screen and show you exactly how this works. So I'm just in my LinkedIn account and I'm going to show you this Google Chrome add-on that I have downloaded. And I'll post a link underneath this video so you can access it as well. As I said, I think it's about 40 bucks a month, so it's pretty affordable. So all you have to do is have an account, have this downloaded, and then we're going to perform a search. And we're going to type in secondary marketing. Now, the secondary marketing department or secondary marketing manager, in a lot of banks and lending institutions, whoever has this role, they're the ones that deal with selling off mortgage notes, potentially to private investors like you and I. Okay, so this is the person at the bank you want to be reaching out to, or one of the people. Okay, so we type in secondary marketing, click on people, and you can see there's 64,000 results that LinkedIn found. Okay, so now we can narrow that down a bit. You could go by second or third connections. Let's go with second for now. So now we're at 2,600. Okay. You could also go to locations and then choose a specific state. Sometimes I'll do just like each time I run this search, I'll do a different state. But 2,600 results is pretty good. So now what we do is we open Octopus and we choose our campaign. So I have one that says secondary marketing manager. Okay. And I'll show you what that looks like. And then we're going to add, we could add all 2,600 results. Oh, it needs to be less than 1,000. Okay, there we go. So we'll add 1,000 results. We're going to hit send to CRM. And I'm going to pause this video and come back when this is done, but it usually takes less than 5 minutes to upload all of these. So now, if you go, well, now you got to click on CRM. It's going to open up a window for you. And here we are. This is what the CRM looks like. And it says 507 out of these 1,000 have been added. Okay. And the reason is I've already marketed to 358 of these. Okay. So it's going to filter all that out, make sure you're not connecting to the same person more than once, which is nice. Okay. So now you can see I have lots of different lists for different types of people I market to. But if I go to secondary manager or secondary marketing manager, I have 507 posts in here or people in here. Okay. But what you do once you've got your list in here is you just create a message. So this one says, hi, first name. So you can choose first and last name and position and company just by clicking. So it says, hi, first name. I want to see if you might have any non-performing notes for sale. I'm looking to buy first liens on residential assets in most major markets, buying for my own portfolio. I'd love to see what you have. And then my contact info. And I've got a bit.ly link to a little video just introducing myself. Okay. So yeah, what I do now is I go in and every morning with my coffee, I'll go into Octopus and I'll send about 20 messages per day. And the reason I only do 20 is because there are limitations that LinkedIn has depending on what type of LinkedIn account you're paying for, whether it's the free or paid version. There are limits on how many people you can connect to per week. So I find, at least for my account that I have with LinkedIn, 20 a day is about the max I can do. Okay. Now, the cool thing is you can see down here, there's this message section. Now you can actually create automated campaigns. So if you message them once and they don't respond, you can actually follow up with them a month or a couple of weeks later with another message. And so if you go to message, I've got all these different messages saved. And so I have these ones, asset manager 1 through 4. So I have 4 different messages that they get afterwards. Okay. So anyone that I send that first message to, if they don't respond, they go into this list here. So right now I've got 37 people that have not responded to my first message. So they're going to get, if I run this, they're going to get another message that says, hey, I wanted to check back and see if you might have any performing or non-performing notes for sale. And then my calendar link to talk. Okay. Then a month later, for those that still haven't answered, I might send my second one. They're all going to go over to the second one. And this one's going to be somewhat similar. And then I've got actually 4 different series of messages I send out. Okay. And so it doesn't send them automatically, but all you have to go do is go in and you can see the last time they were added. So these ones have been added to this list 3 months ago. So it's probably about time that the ones that were added 3 months ago, I should probably reach out to them. And so I don't know, there's about 20 in here. So I'm just going to send that right now. 20. And you can see it says skip responded user. So if they've already responded, you don't want to keep bugging them. So I'm just going to launch this. And now these 20 people are going to get my message, my follow-up message. Okay. So every day, as long as you're sticking within the LinkedIn limits, you can send out messages on LinkedIn and grow your database of asset managers. And the goal being, if they have any tapes of notes that they're wanting to get bids on or individual notes they're selling, hopefully they're going to see you and they'll send out their notes that they have for sale, and you can make a bid on them and hopefully grow your note investing portfolio.